Welcome students, welcome for the next class. In this class I will teach you Q points and stability factor related to related operation. This is a transistor, NPN transistor. This is emitter, this is base, this is collector. Look carefully, emitter base junction is forward bias. N is connected with negative, P is connected with positive. Collector base junction is in reverse bias. N is connected with positive, P is connected with negative. So, in this part, in reverse bias, the current will flow due to reverse the current minority current will flow, very less amount of current will flow due to minority carrier leakage current, that is in this direction. But your emitter current will flow from this direction. Actually, this current flow is opposite to the direction of the collector current. So, alpha is IC minus ICO by IE. Now, alpha is beta by 1 plus beta. How we are getting alpha equal to beta by 1 plus beta? That you will learn when you will learn transistor from the basic. So, IC minus ICO, IE equal to IC plus IB. Emitter current is equal to collector current plus base current. So, beta by 1 plus beta equal to IC minus ICO divided by IC plus IB. So, beta IC, beta IB, IC minus ICO into 1 plus beta. So, IC minus ICO, beta, IC minus beta ICO. Beta IC will cancel out. So, IC equal to beta IB plus 1 plus beta into ICO. Now, look one thing carefully. Alpha depends on ICO. Here, ICO is temperature variant, because the more you increase the temperature, the more the minority charge carriers will be generated. The more the minority charge carriers will come away from the bonding, and the more the minority charge carriers will be generated. Alpha depends on ICO. ICO is temperature variant. Beta depends on alpha. Beta depends on alpha. Beta depends on alpha. See, alpha equal to beta by 1 plus beta. So, beta is equal to alpha by 1 minus alpha. How? See this carefully. 1 minus alpha equal to 1 minus beta by 1 plus beta. So, 1 minus alpha equal to 1 by 1 plus beta. 1 plus beta is equal to 1 by 1 minus alpha. Beta is equal to alpha by 1 minus alpha. So, beta depends on alpha. Value of beta depends on alpha. Beta depends on value of alpha. So, IC depends on both beta and ICO. Here, if temperature of collector base junction changes, the ICO will increase, beta will also change. So, Q points is nothing. See the Q points carefully. This is your VCE. This is your VCE versus IC curve. These are the 2 points, end points of 2 coordinate axes. This is VCC. This is VCC. This is VCC by RC. So these are the curves. This is Q1. This is Q2, this is Q3, this is Q4. Q points is the coordinate of VCE versus IC. This coordinate. So, if IC depends on beta and ICO, now if temperature changes, this temperature changes, my number of minority carrier generation will be more. So minority carrier leakage current will become high. alpha will change, in beta will change. Beta depends on alpha. Alpha changes means beta changes. So IC collector current depends on beta and ICO both. So if IC changes, then Q point will be changed. Temperature changes means minority carrier leakage current will be changed due to the generation of more number of minority carriers in the collector base junction, which is reverse bias. ICO changes means alpha changes. Alpha change means beta change. Beta change means beta and ICO both will be changed. So IC will be changed. So IC depends on both beta and ICO. So if IC changes, then Q point, this coordinate will be changed, VC versus VC comma IC. So position of Q point or the location of Q point will be changed. So Q point depends on temperature. It is proved that Q points depends on temperature. In this is output characteristics curve. IB is constant, IB1, IB2, IB3, IB4. This is output characteristics curve. This is output characteristics curve. Now, the question is, what is stability factor? Why I am teaching you this? Because you need to learn stability factor. Stability factor of a circuit, because our next aim is to calculate the stability factor for different circuits. Stability factor definition is rate of change of collector current with respect to collector base open current ICO when beta is constant. This is stability factor. Now this is one definition of stability factor. This is another formula. This is another formula of stability factor. This is another formula of stability factor where we use this formula. S equal to IC equal to beta IB plus 1 plus beta into ICO. Differentiating with respect to IC, both sides. So del IC by DIC by DIC equal to 1 beta del IB by del IC 1 plus beta into del ICO by del IC. So del ICO by del IC means 1 by S. So your S is 1 plus beta divided by 1 minus beta del IB by del IC. This is your formula of stability factor that is used in the circuit to calculate the stability factor when we are using different types of circuits for biasing. Different types of bias circuit I will show you where we will have to calculate stability factor with the help of this formula. This is our actual formula of stability factor. This is the definition, but this is the actual formula of stability factor. So this is now you have understood. Again I am telling, alpha depends on ICO. ICO means collector base open current, that depends on minority carrier leakage current flow due when the collector base junction is in reverse bias. So temperature increase means minority carrier generation will be more and ICO will be affected. If ICO changes, alpha changes. Alpha changes means beta changes. Beta changes and ICO changes means beta is changing, ICO is changing means IC will be changed. IC will be changed means in the output characteristics curve. I am not talking about input characteristics curve. In input characteristics curve, VC is constant. Output characteristics curve, always input current will be constant. That means IB will be constant. In input characteristics curve, output voltage is constant. VCE is constant. So if IC changes, the location of Q point, location of one particular Q point, that means VC versus IC coordinate, that will be changed. So change means, it will be changed means the position of Q point will be changed. The position of Q point will be changed one by one. If ICO changes, alpha, beta, your IC, all will be changed. If IC changes, that means position of the Q point in the output characteristics curve will be changed automatically. This will be changed automatically. This will be changed automatically. Position of the Q point in the characteristics curve will be changed automatically. So VC versus IC will be changed automatically. VC versus VC comma IC, this Q point location in this graph will be changed automatically. If Q point may move to the saturation region or Q point may move to the cutoff region. This is your active region, this is your cutoff region, this is your saturation region. Q point may go to the saturation region or Q point may go to the cutoff region. That depends on the location of the Q point, how IC is changing, that's why Q point location is changing. So if Q point location will be changed, then the stability factor of the circuit will be changed, because here stability factor definition is S equal to del IC by del ICO. Del ICO depends on temperature and del IC depends on beta and ICO both. So stability factor will be changed automatically. This is the actual formula that we will use in this to find out the stability factor of a particular circuit, and this is the actual definition of the stability factor. Now in the next class I will show you common base configuration for the time, and from tomorrow class onwards, I will teach you 4 circuits related to stability factor analysis. This is your Q points and stability factor.